What up? This is David, and today I want to talk to you about the glorified hamster wheel and why you need to stop doing the same shit again and again and again. And so this is actually different from putting in work and actually enhancing your life with like routines and skill building and like practicing again and again, right? I'm talking about like play. Like going to like the same bars again and again and again, right? So I'll give you a little story about this. And the reason why I moved out here to Korea, Seoul, South Korea, where I live now. And so I used to live in LA, like LA area, like California. And every single week with my friends, we would have like the same exact routine on the weekends. Like we would go to the same exact bars. There was like 2 or 3 bars we like kind of rotated through. But basically it was the same. Go to the same exact bars, drink the same exact drinks, meet the same exact people. And we did this every single weekend for years on end. And maybe like the only variable that changed was, I don't know, I guess like the people that we met every once in a while. But we would do this Saturday, we would do it Friday, or we wouldn't even do it Saturday if we were too hungover, right? But on Friday, we would do it definitely. And then if we weren't hungover on Saturday, we would do it. And this just became like the same old routine again and again and again. What it felt like was, it felt like this glorified hamster wheel, like a human hamster wheel. That's what it felt like. So if you actually take like a heat map of where I went throughout the weekend, it would be like the same exact places. It'll be like red hot path that you can clearly tell where I would be going, right? And so that's what a lot of people, that's what their weekends look like. They're going to the same old places, doing the same exact things, expecting different results. That's the definition of insanity by Einstein, right? Doing the same things over and over again, but expecting different results. And the reason why I did this personally, because this is gonna sound a little funny, but then there was like this little inkling of hope in the back of my mind that maybe one day when I go to that same exact bar, maybe the girl of my dreams will show up. Or maybe like I'll start a business with like this new guy at the bar and he'll become like my business partner. Maybe that day will come. So I went there because of this small ounce of hope. But you know what? That shit never happened. That shit never happened. Not even once. And even if it happened, even if like the girl of my dreams showed up, I don't think me at like 21 years old, when I used to live back in Canada, I don't think I would even have the balls to like go and approach her, right? So what I'm trying to say here is you want to be proactive. You want to be proactive, especially in like these pleasures, especially when you are in these cycles, when you are, like in deep play mode, right? So I talked about deep work and deep play, and how me in my personal life, I cycle through like deep work and also deep play. When I'm working on something, I'm in deep work mode, man. I'm just putting my head down and getting to work, right? But then there's gonna be periods where I need a little break. So I come out and I do deep play. Like I go out and have fun and have adventures, right? And so during these moments when you're out and then you're seeking some kind of like pleasure, why not seek novelty? Why not seek out new places? Why not get out of your freaking routine of going to the same exact places again and again and try something new? Like maybe meet new people. Be proactive. That's the whole point of this message, is be proactive and take action. You gotta be a conscious thinker. You can't be in like zombie mode all the time, right? And I know it's like uncomfortable. I know it's challenging, I know, but you have to live, you have to feel like you are alive, or else what's the point? And so that's why I made the move to where I live now in South Korea, in Seoul. Not only because I kind of wanted to start like this new life, I kind of wanted to feel like I was alive. Like that feeling of, you know, when you get those feelings when you're like full of energy and you just feel alive. You go to that concert, you go to that festival, and you're just like, wow, this is what life is all about. I wanted to seek more of those, right? And when I made the move here, I told myself I have to try out new things. And I mean, I sometimes get into the routine here too, but I try to at least, you know, go to new places and like maybe make new friends or whatnot. And here's one thing that I learned, and that I wish I knew this when I was younger. And maybe if you can take away one thing from this video, let this be it. Whenever I wanted to go to like an event or like a festival or whatever, like a concert or whatnot, and then I asked my friends, I would ask my friends, hey, let's go to this freaking event that I want to go to. And all of them would say no, right? And then when that happened in the past, because none of my friends were going, I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'm not going to the concert. I guess I'm not going to the festival. That's what I used to do. You know what? I missed out so much because I didn't go on these events. I didn't go to these concerts. I regret it so much. And so what I do now is when there's something I want to go to, and there's like somewhere I want to travel to or like visit, whatnot, I would ask my friends, but I wouldn't rely on my friends going. Even if my friends don't want to go, I still go. And to this day, I have not regretted it at all. And I know in the beginning it might be like a little uncomfortable, especially if you're like more naturally introverted like I am. I know it might be a little bit uncomfortable, it might be a little challenging going to places by yourself, right? But you get better at it. It's like with any other skill, you get better at it, you get used to it, and you get comfortable with it actually. I actually prefer, maybe not prefer, but sometimes I want to go by myself. I want to travel by myself. I want to go out to these events by myself. And it just becomes natural. And that way, you are actually living life a little bit more. And so I don't rely on my friends anymore. Instead, I have this like core confidence. I have, I am being more proactive rather than being reactive on what my friends' decisions are, what my friends' decisions are, right? So, yeah, I mean, be more proactive. Get yourself out there. Don't rely on others for your sense of adventure, but be more alive. Like that's the way that you can be more alive, is if you be proactive. There's nothing really comes in life if you just wait for it. All of the big things in my life that I've been blessed with, they didn't come from waiting, right? They came from me going out there and actually taking action on it. So, yep, that's the key message for today. Hope you can go out there and hope you can take action and like actually live a life worth living. That's all I have for this video. Hope you found value out of this one. I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.